Hi guys, good to have you all back. We're doing file folder February. So I do have an actual file folder on my desk. However, the file folder is going to function merely as inspiration for today's project. And I also have a prototype on my desk. I'm going to get back at the prototype in a second. It's been a while since I had an actual prototype, right? Yeah. Okay, so for the inspiration, a file folder inspired me to make today's project. Now this one I got probably from the lovely Tony from Crafts by Tony. I only have 2 of them. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna hoard it and enjoy it. And it's a special one because it's one that has a pouch. See, with these in. They're called gussets. I believe they're called gussets. So at least for more room to put stuff in. Yeah, so this is the inspiration for today. Yeah, now you can make the project probably from file folder, sort of cardstock if you want to. I, however, have made it from scrapbook paper. Now, this is the prototype. Looks intriguing, right? Yeah. I need to sort of tilt my camera to show you what I made and what you can use it for. Very unusual angle. Hello, part of my desk and a piece of my garden. Okay, what is it? Well, imagine this in lovely scrapbook paper that we actually like. It's going to be a decorative piece on your desk. It's a small little box, yeah. But I am going to call it a craft travel kit. And here's why. You can open it up. Yes, I'm hoping you can still see. And it rolls out into 3 big compartments. 3 compartments. You're going to have it like so. So have it on your desk and with lovely stuff in. And with lovely stuff, I mean papers. This will hold papers. It will hold glue. It will hold ink pads. It will hold daubers. It will hold a lot. And there's an eyelet here so that you can actually hang it up. You can hang it up on your wall or in your hotel room or whatever. And it will hold stuff, guys. See, you can put your glue in and all sorts. All sorts. So put the essentials in, like your glue stick, your favorite ink pads, daubers, papers, what have you. And when you're done, and this is the only downside, because you have to sort of fold it up. So hold everything in and then flip it over. I'm hoping you can still see. Let me see if I can sort of, yes. Flip it over again, close it up. Yes. Ta-da. In your suitcase. Or if you're going to go to a friend's house and craft. Or just have it as a lovely thing on your desk. Or just make it because it's so cool to make. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera again. Let's have a better angle. This might look very difficult to make and it may even scare you, but I promise you it is not. Normally when I do a prototype, I do mostly 2 or 3 of them, just to, figure out how it works and do some tweaking here and there. This is prototype number 1, already happy with it. I am going to change 2 or 3 things about it, but just minor changes to it. So if you are a beginner, don't be scared. I think I'm going to walk you through it. And it also looks like you need lots of supplies and tools. No, you don't. So do not switch off if you're a beginner. I am going to walk you. I did all the hard work. I came up with the construction and did some paper engineering in my head and all the measuring, and it's actually rather simple. Okay, so I'm going to show you the supplies that you need to make this travel kit. For paper, you need just 2 pieces of double-sided 12 by 12 scrapbook paper for the whole thing. Just 2 pieces of them. I'm going to use every inch of it. Yes, mine is going to be double-sided and I want them to be the exact same. That's what I did with this one. Double-sided, the inside and the outside. But if you want to have all of them in a different sort of pattern, be my guest. I just wanted them to be all the same. So 2 pieces of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Yes? Okay, for tools, you're going to need glue. Very basic. Glue. You're going to need a paper cutter, trimmer, or something that cuts 12 by 12. So not the small one. If you don't have this, guys, a ruler and a knife. Also, what you're going to need is a scoreboard. a scoreboard. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, but you have this device or any other sort of paper trimmer, it is a scoreboard, guys, because, you know, this is where you score and this is where you measure. So for some scoring. Now, I have put in some eyelets. This is the only eyelet that you actually need. If you don't have eyelets, guys, make a hole and then reinforce it if you want to hang it on something. So put hole reinforcers on the front and the back, heavy ones. Double them up if necessary. I also did some eyelets here, merely decorative. Merely decorative. I am going to do this with the one that we're making today. But I also did some on the back because I thought it might look lovely. It doesn't. So I am not going to put them on the back. For the closure, I've used Velcro dots. Velcro, just to close it. If you don't have any Velcro dots, not necessary. You have a hole here and then put in some twine. Wrap it all around. Then you have another closure. So eyelets. Velcro dots if you have, or a piece of whatever. This is basically what you need. Now I am going to decorate it. I have no clue how I'm going to decorate it, but I will probably do some stamping and some bits and bobs to put some stuff on. But we'll find out once we get to this. Let me first take out 2 pieces of scrapbook paper that I really like and then start making all the bases. So for paper, I am doing Vintage Emporium from Craft Consortium. I love this paper pad. It is available at Doing, but maybe somewhere else across the world. And I needed 2 papers that are the same, well, with the same design. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about directional paper. Have at least one side sort of non-directional, and the other side can be directional. It would work better if none of those were directional. Now, I don't really mind if all the postage stamps were upside down. But it's going to work. So you need 2 of them. So I've chosen this nice and grungy. I want to make this nice and grungy. And on the other side, postage stamps, 2 of my favorite things. What we're going to do, we're going to need 4 strips of 6 by 12. Yeah? I already cut one piece. I'm going to cut another one just to show you. On my paper trimmer. Yes. 4 of them. Where are the other ones? Here. So I have 4. 3 of them are going to function as the sort of small compartments. And this one I'm going to use to make sort of these harmonica accordion gusset thingies. Yeah? That's what I'm going to use this for. So I need to cut this in half again, which means this is 6. I'm going to cut it at 3. So I have 3 pieces of 6 by 12. And then we're going to cut this in the middle first. So we have 3 pieces of 3. And now I'm going to cut each of them in 3. So 4. So I'm going to cut at 4. So we have pieces. We will have 6 pieces of 3 by 4 or 4 by 3, whatever you want, lovies. And these will function as the small sort of gusset thingies. Yes. So here are the papers. 3 of these and then 6 of these. Yeah? We're going to cut one more thing, but later. First, let's do some scoring. I'm going to score the big compartments, these, first. And then these ones later. Now, on this one, I made some extra folds here in the center. I already put X's on so that I know do not score here because it's not necessary. So that's what I'm going to change. This is how it works, guys. This is 3.5 inches. This is 1 inch. This is again 3.5 inches. And then the rest we are going to use to sort of glue on here. Yes? Let me show you. Starting with this. It needs to be, if I'm going to put it on, this is going to go up. Let me just try to figure it out. Yes? This is going to be folded up. This is going to be the compartment. So this is the right side up. Yeah? So don't do it like this. Then this is upside down. The right side up. Okay. The right side up. Where is my score tool thingy? Hello, little blue one. There we go. Okay. Can try to explain. We need this first. I did already did all the measuring, guys. This is 3.5 inches. So I'm going to score at 3.5 inches. There we go. Score number 1. Okay. Now what we need is the spine. And I made the spine 1 inch. So 3.5 plus 1 inch is 4.5. That is the spine. Okay. Now I'm going to score again at 3.5. So I'm going to add 3.5 to this. Yeah, because we're going to fold this up. And this needs to be 3.5 inches. So if you add 3.5 inches to 4.5 inches, it will be 8. I just need to do some measuring in my head. So we're going to score at 8. Yes, at 8. I'm going to fold this so I can sort of show you what we're doing. So this is 3.5. Yes. Then this is 4.5, which is the 1 inch sort of spine thingy. Yeah. So we have already compartment. We need this fold later on to, it's this fold here, to fold this up. So we need this crease as well. Right? Okay. Okay. Now this is the first one. There is sort of an order to it. This is the first one. And on the first one, I'm going to make 2 scores. One of them is going to be at 10. And one of them is going to be at 11. Going to score at 10. And score at 11. Now, why? The last inch we are actually going to cut off, but only on the first compartment that we are making. Just on the first one. So we're going to cut this one off. Because this, if I'm going to fold this in, hoping you can tell, see, this sticks out 2 inches and this is sticking out 1 inch. And I just want it to stick out just 1 inch because we have 1 inch here and 1 inch here. So we have 1 inch too many. So I scored at 10 and I'm going to cut off at 11. So I'm going to cut this off. Let me do that real quick. So we have our first compartment. Yes, the first one. And the extra strippy that we're going to use for the closure. Okay, if you look at the prototype, there's 2 inches between these 2 compartments here. But here, there are actually 3 inches. And that is necessary. Because, why do we need the 2 inches? Because this sort of fold here needs to hold 2 spines. 2 spines of 1 inch each. Yeah, so that is why that is 2 inches. Yeah? Okay. This next one needs to hold 3 spines. 1, 2, 3. So that is why this is 3 inches. Okay. Taking out another one. Be sure it is in the right direction. The beginning is just the same. We're going to score at 3.5. That is the compartment. Yeah. Then we're going to score at 4.5 because that is the spine. Yes. And then we need another 3.5. That will make 8. Okay. Now instead of scoring at 10, I'm going to score at 11. On the prototypes, I just scored at 9, 10, 11. Not necessary. Not necessary. I think it works better if it's sort of straight. I'm going to fold it, guys, so that you can see. I'm going to fold this up. This is the front of the compartment. This is the 1 inch. This is the spine. Then I'm going to fold this here. Yes. And then the last one. See? I'm going to take out the other one. Okay. This is going to be glued here to the last fold. See, it's already taken shape. It's already taken shape. Okay. We're going to do the last one in the exact same manner. Is it the right side? Yes. 3.5 inches. I'm hoping I make any sense, guys. 4.5 inches. This is the spine. We need to add 3.5 again. We're left at 8. And then we're going to do 11. Because we need a 1 inch at the end. Yeah? Folding. Front of the compartment. Spine. Back of the compartment. And this flappy that we're going to use for folding over. Okay. Now make sure everything is in the right order. Now before I glue everything on, I want to do some decorating and such. So I'm hoping you're going to trust me. This is going to be glued here. This is going to be glued here. See? And then we need to make the gussets. So let's make the gussets first. Okay, we have 6 of these. Yes? Here's what I did with the prototype. I did the gussets in the opposite sort of print. And that's what I'm going to do as well. Because I enjoy it. But if you don't, guys, if you don't, you can make them. Just flip them over and have them with the hearts. Yeah? Does that make any sense? Okay. Here we go. I need a piece that is going to be glued. I'm going to show you here. This piece here that's going to be glued, I need this to be 1 inch. And also on the other side, another inch. So we have 1 inch here and 1 inch here of the 4 inches that we have. Which leaves us with 2 inches in the center that I'm going to divide into 1/2 inches. I'm going to show you guys. First, I'm going to score at 1 inch. That is one part that we're going to glue down. And then I'm going to score at 3 inches. Yes. This is the last part. So we have this one that's going to be glued and this. And now we have 2 inches in the center that I want to make sort of a zigzag. Yes. And I'm going to have them all 1/2 inch. So actually going to go score at 1.5, at 2 and 2.5. I'm going to fold one to show you. What did I do here? I'm going to have this. Yes. I want to show the postage stamps. Okay, here's one. Then we're going to fold back, and this is the smaller one. Yes. Then we're going to go to and fro, back and forth. Yes. And then another one and another one. Make sort of a zigzaggy, guys. And then you're left with this. Yeah? It's not a W, it's not an M. It's mountains and valleys. Now these sides are going to be glued down. So this will be visible. I'm going to make another one. Very easy, guys. You score at 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. I'm going to flip this over. And 3. See? See? Not a zigzaggy. So I'm going to do it one more time. One more time with feeling. Now you can have it like this or like this. It's going to be sideways, so that doesn't really matter. But I am scoring on the side that I want to show. Starting at 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. There you go. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. Not a zigzaggy. We need 6. Why do we need 6? We have 3 compartments. Yes. And each compartment will have 2. So I'm also going to do these ones. So here's what we have so far. We have 6 of these sort of ziggy-zaggies. We have 1 strippy, yes, of 1 inch by 6 inches for the closure. And we have 3 of these. Now 2 will be the exact same size, will be this with the 3 inches here in the middle. And 1 is going to be smaller. See, one's going to be smaller. So this is the first one, the second one, and the third one, or the second one, because these are exactly the same. Yeah. Okay. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is the prototype. It is not decorated. Now, if I want to do some gluing on here, some stamping on here, some distressing inking or whatever, and it is in this sort of state, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. So before I put everything together, I want to do some decorating. Now, if you're not into decorating, if you really want to just make the prototype, I have everything in chapters, guys. So look up the chapter. I'm probably going to call it assembling. Assembling. So if you're not interested in decorating, skip to assembling and I'll see you there. But I am now going to decorate. So before I decorate, guys, I'm going to ink. So I'm going to ink sort of all the edges. Here, everything you're gonna see. Yes? Lots of inking, well, distressing. I'll probably do sort of brownish. I don't know. I think ground espresso because that's more brown than sort of gray. So no scorched timber today. Also gonna do a little bit of this. First distressing. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna think about how to decorate it. All of them are inked up, especially, guys, these edges here on the side. Let me get my sort of prototype. You can tell, see, you see some white of where the paper is cut. So especially focus on the edges, yeah? So, well, I like there not to be any white of the paper. So ink them. I'm also thinking I'm going to round corners. Are you? Yes, I am. Because why not? Just on the front of the pockets, not the big one. Where is my corner? Oh, I'm gonna take my old one out. At 7 millimeters, so not the biggest one. But I think I might like it. Now I need to re-ink and ink them, but that's quite alright. Just for some decorating. I also put them in a particular order. Now it's not really necessary to sort of mark. Hello, work with me, lovey. Oops. Well, it is what it is. I've marked them. I put a 1 in here, just for me. A 2 in here and a 3 in here. 1 needs to go on the bottom. That's the smallest one. And these are actually the same size. However, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp on them. Do some background stamping. On the fronts of all of them. And on one back side, which is the number 2, the one that is in the middle. I'm going to show you. I've marked it on the prototype. I've marked on the sort of space, yes, on the front, that I want to have a little bit of decorating on, and also put the arrow in the position, in the direction. So when I opened this up, yes, I found that it was on the middle part, yes, but also upside down. So on this middle part, I need to stamp here, but upside down. So this way. Did I already mark it? Did I switch these out? Well, I need to go this way. I'm going to erase it. So that's what I need to take into consideration. And then with this one, which is the back one, I'm going to show you because I didn't do that one yet. I want to stamp something on the back. Yes? Front, top, back, bottom. I'm not going to do anything on the bottom. So on the back, I want something stamped that direction. So let's see which compartment is this. It is actually the top one. It is the top one. And it is going to be the right side up. Top compartment, right side up. So I'm just going to mark it. This goes that way. For stamping and decorating. Yeah? Okay. Well, that was a lot of figuring out. I'm going to start with this one. I could stamp something on the back, but you probably won't even see it. Not when it's closed up. It's going to be here. You could, but I'm not going to. Now let me show you what I've taken out for decorating. I'm going to be doing some background stamping. I've chosen Dapper. I really love this one from Mr. Tim Holtz. I have some faded type, maybe some of this. And, you know, my all-time favorite for background stamping, this one. So let's just see. I'm going to start with this. Oh, and for the other decorating, I'm sorry, guys. I just thrown it from on the floor. I'm using more Mr. Tim Holtz. This is the Ephemera pack Memoir. But do whatever, lovies. Do whatever. This is just, you know, what I am going to do. Okay, so I'm going to stamp on here. I need something for underneath. There we go. Yes, I'm using fallen leaves because it's a day, so we need to use fallen leaves. I think I'm going to add one stamp just as a background stamp, and after I've put on a piece of ephemera, I might even, I think I'm going to go here. Put on another stamp, but let's just start with background stamping. There you go. There's one. Yes. What else are we using? This one, love that one. The spider web that isn't actually a spider web. On this one, I'm just going to do the fronts for now. Actually, with these background stamps, doesn't really matter if this is upside down or the right side up. That's not a problem. Was this number 2? Yes, number 2. So I started here, so I'm gonna do this more in the center. Are you? Yeah. Okay. And the top one, the number 3, I'm going to have more on the right hand side. What are we using for this then? Some of this script, or faded type, is actually sort of an alphabet. I might not have even used this one yet. But that's upside down. Do not do it upside down. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I've never used that one. No, it's pretty though. Yes. So 1, 2, 3 for stamping. Now, I want to stamp here, but I'm going to switch it. I'm not making any mistakes, so I'm not doing any text. I'm taking out a stamp that sort of will work either way, right? Yeah. Before I do this, I am going to erase this. Not taking any chances. No, no, no. Going to have this a little bit off. Yes. And then this is 2. And that is this side up, love. I'm taking out the one from Dapper that I just put back. Oh my gosh, I erased it. Well, that side up. That side up. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to have it on like so. And it doesn't matter if it's upside down or the right side up. It'll be fine, love. Both of them will be in the center. I'm gonna do it like so. A little bit off the page. There you go. Okay, is that it for the stamping? Well, for now, for the background stamping. So I'm gonna go over my small piece of ephemera. Let's find something that works best with the outside, but also with the inside, because you're gonna see the insides once they're folded up. Let's find some lovelies. I sorted them out a little bit. I have some of these long strippies here. I'm going to use one of these, this strippy. I'm going to take out the prototype, guys. And I'm going to have this here. And then with an eyelet in the center. It's going to be cool. So this one for sure. 1, 2, 3. I want to use this one. A big one. And I think I'm going to put it here. So this is going to go on the top. I might add another something. And I have these sort of ticket thingies that I also really like. On the bottom here. What are you going to do in the middle? I have a boat. Or I'm going to put the boat here because of the gears. Boat here. I might have this here and then add something, sort of a sealed old envelope thingy. One of the strippies. This for sure, this for sure. I am inking. Vintage photo. The boat is called La Lorraine. Okay. So, it's gonna go here. Yes. Does it need another sort of whatever? I actually like this one because of the color. Yeah, gonna add this here. This is gonna go here. Okay, this one is gonna go here. I'm gonna ink it later, guys. What else am I gonna put on here? Something else in blue. Actually, it doesn't need a lot, right? Maybe a number, or maybe just a number. Oh, just a number. And a number. And then this one in the middle, I want to put this one on. Are you gonna go for the long one? Oh yeah. Just gonna go for the longer one. A little more red. How about this big 117? Oh no, that's the same color. Well, I'm gonna put on a something. A something. Okay. So, I am now going to ink these and glue these on. And then we need to decorate 2 flip sides. I need to take into consideration to put it the right side up. So first let me do these. I did switch the middle one up, guys. I just thought it worked better. Also, I did not glue anything on the backs yet. I'm very afraid I'm going to make a mistake. So I figured stamping on something hollow, not done, gluing on it, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So here's the assembling. Yeah, we're going to start with 1. This one. We need 2 of these. Okay. We have mountains and valleys. That's what they're called. I don't know. I want this on the outside. So what I need to do is add glue here and eventually here. However, I am just going to glue them first on the front side. Yeah, on the front side. So one of them, the lovely poster stamps on the outside, so not on the inside. Don't do it like this. Do it like so. Mainly talking to myself, guys. Okay, I'm going to add glue here. Should have done this with glue sticks so we can sort of still move them about. I'm going to fold this open. Now, this is 3.5 inches. This is 3 inches, which means it's not the complete length. So I am trying to figure out sort of the center of it. See, sort of the center. And I'm going to glue it on almost to the exact top. Yes, leaving a tiny bit of room here and a tiny bit of room there. Like so. See, eventually it's going to be glued here. But first, before we do this, I want to do something with an eyelet. So there's one. Let's do the other one as well. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, glue, glue. Did I put it on the right side? Sure. Sure you did. Again, I'm sort of eyeballing where the middle is. Almost to the top. I'm leaving the tiniest bit of room, guys. Also notice that I need more inking here. A tiny bit of white there. There you go. Bye. Bye-bye. So, yes. And we're going to glue them here. But before I do this, I want to put in an eyelet. Not necessary at all, guys. Not necessary at all. Okay. I've taken out these. I have... sort of looks like flowers or gears. Oh, let's call them gears. Let's just call them gears. Now, I'm going to set my hole punch thingy to a certain size. So I know that everything is in the same distance. Yeah, that's what they're made for. I am going to eyeball this. Let's see. Do we want them here? We want them here. And there we go. Same on the other side. Going to punch almost through the 6. Should have put it somewhere else. But hey, I didn't. Now I already know these are probably... yes, the eyelets are too big for the hole that we made. That's why I'm taking out my pencil and doing this sort of twisty thingy. That looks weird. That's a shame. Should have taken that into consideration. Now it's almost like it says 60. Well, it could be 60. Why not? Why not? Well, as I mentioned before, guys, this is purely decorative. It's just a me thing. Here's one. And here's the other one. Now, I'm going to do one more gluing to show you, but I'm going to do the eyelets off camera. Yeah, we have our thingies, our zigzag. Keep saying a harmonica if you're not been following me that long. When I say harmonica, I mean accordion, but in Dutch it's the sort of the same thing. So that's why I keep mixing these up. Yes, finding the center, not putting it all the way to the top, leaving the tiniest bit of room. Why? Because my folding. I do not want it to stick out. So I've given it a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. And then on the other side as well. Yep. See? Then right spot. So I'm going to do the eyelets here. I'm going to do the accordions here and also the eyelets. Okay, in the right order. 1. This is 1. I'm going to start with 1 again. This is the trickiest part, guys. You need to add glue to both of them simultaneously at the same time. So you need to glue them on at the same time. So this is going to be the trickiest part. Yes, fold them up. Be sure that this is straight, at a straight angle. Yeah? I'm going to see if I can move this. I'm just putting my finger in and try to move it a little bit. Yeah, use art glitter glue, why don't you? More towards the edge. Also same on this side. Still have it straight. That is important, guys. If this is not straight, then you will have a problem. Straight. Let's try this again with number 2. Use glue stick, loves. Use glue stick. If this is your first time doing this, just use glue stick. Trust me. Because then you can wiggle it about a bit. Yes. Straight angle. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, move it almost to the edge. Have this at a right angle, love. Move it a little bit. Yes. Another boxy done. Let's do the last one. It does dry really quick, so that is a bonus for art glitter glue. Okay, at the same time, flipping them over, having this straight, moving this towards the edge, leaving a little bit of room. You can press just with your fingers here. Same on the other side, still have it straight. And press it down. All of them are done. That was the hard part. That was the hard part. Okay, now we need to glue all of these sort of together. There is an order to this, lovey. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. We're going to glue 2 on 1. Yeah, I'm going to show you the size. See, we left a little bit of room. Same on the other side, just the tiniest bit. So I know for sure that the sort of the folds will fall into the box and not stick out. Okay. Speaking of folds, there's this small fold here. Now, number 1 only had the 2 inches. Yeah, because it needs to fit 2 spines in here. And on this one, it needs to fit 3 spines. And on this one as well. So this is 3 inches, 3 inches. This is the one with 2 inches. So this goes on the bottom at all time. This flap, I'm going to add glue here. And then I'm going to glue the box part onto it. Leaving the tiniest bit of room on where it folds. Yeah, otherwise it's going to be very hard to fold. So add glue here. Also, I did not ink this very heavily because I do not want there to be a harsh line on the back. I want this more sort of to blend in. Okay, glue. I added glue, putting this on here, lining it up with the sides, very important as well. Be sure it will still fold up. Does it fold up? Yes. Now, take a pencil, a bone folder, your scissors or whatever. Can I reach with my hand? I can reach with my hand. Just trying to press it down. Yes? Okay. Let's test it. We're going to fold this up. See, they both fit in here because we made a 2-inch spine. This needs to be folded sharper. Needs to have a sharper fold. Yes, they fit. Now we're going to glue 3 on 2. Does it make any sense? Same manner. Add glue. Going to leave a little bit of space for the actual folding. Not a lot, guys, because otherwise they won't fit. Okay, number 3 goes on. Lining it up on this side and on this side. Does it fold up? It does. Good. I'm going to press it down. Now here's the part where I can figure out if I did all the sort of stamping the right side up and such. Okay, let's test it. blah, blah, blah. This goes here, this goes there, and then this goes here. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Yes, it worked. So this is the stamp on the front. This is the stamp on the back. Should have waited. No, you couldn't wait because I need to put strippy here for sure. So I need to find another one of these. Something similar to this, and then just put it there. To mask. Oh, we're gonna find something. I also have this one. Oh yes, already love it. Okay. Because you see this. Yeah? It's so cool. Yeah, we need closure. I know, we have this strippy. I just need to figure out, am I going to use this side to close it up? I think I'm just going to do this. I think this works better. Yeah. Do we already love it? Yes, you can hang it up. It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm going to make the closure on the top. Now, here's what I did with the prototype. I just took the whole strip and I glued it here all the way to the edge and then let it stick out this long. I do not want it this long. I could make it shorter, but what I could also do, and I think that's going to be lovely, is glue this all the way over here. So have it sort of wrap around. On one side, I rounded corners. That is going to be on the front side. I'm going to fold this up. Let me show you guys because you probably didn't see. This is what happened on the back. This is the sort of the edge that we glued it on. So we need to cover it up, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's also an edge here, but that is going to be covered by the flap. So that's not a problem. Yeah, I'm going to sort of gauge where I want this to be. It needs to have like the Velcro dots. So here. So I'm just going to fold there. I'm going to fold it in. Straight. That'll be lovely. Yes. Then it needs extra inking there. Yeah. Please come back. Yes, there we go. So this is going to be glued on here. Oh, it's like a metal chest now almost. Yeah. And then this needs to be folded over here. Just gonna pinch it a little bit. Yeah. A little bit more of the inking. So I'm going to add glue here, here, and a piece of this here. I'm gonna start on the back and then in the middle. It's gonna go over it. Fold it up, fold it up, fold it up. There we go. There we go. Okay, gauge the middle. Yes, glue here, and here. Yes, and then we just need to add glue. Do we? Yes, yes, yes. Here, not all the way to the bottom, of course. There. Yes. See, so the flappy will be there. We need inking on the inside. Need all sorts of inking on the inside. Now, you could round corners. These corners, you could round them. If you're not gonna put something over it, I want to put this over it. Should I put this over it? Can I still remove it? No, I cannot. So, yeah. Well, it is what it is. No, that wouldn't have looked nice because you wouldn't see Smith Premier typewriter. So I'm going to put this over it like it was sort of a metal plate. Yeah? I'm not rounding corners because that wouldn't look lovely with this. So before I do anything else, I'm going to add this one. That's just really cool. If you don't have this ephemera set, lovelies, another strippy of something that looked like a ruler or something metal or a something, just a something. Oh, not upside down, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's not glue stick, love. Do it a little bit more precise. There we go. Yes. Cool? Oh yeah, it's So cool. Velcro dot. Now on this one I made the mistake of putting the woolly part on the visible end here. I'm going to put the woolly part here. Yeah, so I'm going to switch this up. Woolly parts, well, Velcro dots. There we go. I wonder if these also come in colors. I would love to have some like brown or black ones as well. Got a question this week. How big are these? 10 millimeters. You have them 10 millimeters, 15 millimeters apparently. These are the smallest ones. You just need small ones, lovies. Yes, the woolly part is going to go over there. Yep, and the clear part here. This is tricky because I cannot put pressure underneath. Have it straight, lovies. Have it straight. Straight, straight, straight. Closed. Yes. And then gently press it. You cannot press hard because then you will drip the whole thing. So I'm hoping it sticks. Carefully taking them apart. Yes. And now we can apply a little bit of pressure from somewhere, from here, from inside here. Okay, this is stuck. And well, and this is stuck. See? Close this up now. It's like a chest. Like a metal chest. So I was thinking, I'm going to put this on. Railway South to London Bridge. I just think it's brilliant. I could put something on the top as well. I'll probably do. I have another one to another railway station. So I'm going to put this here. Oh, it's just lovely, right? And then on the back, we wanted to do something. Going to have this over here. Yes. And see, I'm gonna have, oh, it's nothing, it says Nottingham. Does that fit? Does it look right? No, it doesn't. Doesn't look right. Could work. No, I'm not gonna add color. I think I'm gonna do this one. Or this. Membership card. Yeah. Yes. Should have inked this better. See? There's a little bit. Oh, you cannot even see. Tiny bit of white showing. But you know. I'm sort of a perfectionist. Well, try to be. The Engineers Club. Yeah, that worked. So what are we going to have here? Well, this one for sure. And Railway South to Nottingham. Yeah. I'm going to try to add some stamping. It's going to be difficult because it's hollow on the inside now, of course. I think I want to do a little bit of stamping over the railway ticket thingies. So I'll try to do this. And maybe a number here on the bottom. Do we want it to fit? We do. Oh, we need one more eyelet. Yes, we do. Nottingham, it says via or via or, you know, by. But it's straight to Nottingham now. Where did we want the eyelet? Yes, that's the thing. Here in the center. So not on the small thing where we put this, because if you just hang it on here and it's a little bit heavier, it will rip. So the eyelet needs to go through the typewriter. I'm going to put it through a typewriter. Do we have room? Yes. More room, please. Yep. Cool, right? Can I reach it? Can I still reach it? There we go. Yes, it's in. It is in. All aboard? Well, all aboard indeed. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, I think it's done. It's finished. I put you at a weird angle again, guys, because I want to fold it open, of course. Let me first show what I did. I put this on crooked. Tried to remove it, but didn't work, but it just needed a number. And I put just a number here as well. And this was just finished. I did not dare to do any stamping. I do not trust myself. So, you open it up like so with the Velcro dot, and then you just roll it out. Use this eyelet here, put it on a hook. You can hang it up. I look at the eyelets in it. To me, it just adds a little bit, and also the fact that the corners are rounded. And there's a lot of space inside, guys, so you can add absolutely bunches, especially if you're going to put paper in. Cool, right? And then when you're done, or just put it out, roll it out on your desk, have it like so with lovely, beautiful ephemera in, or as I mentioned, it will hold even 2 ink. Look, it will hold it, yes, so you can stuff it. Do whatever, lovies, do whatever. Now, there are some spaces here, yeah? So be careful for small itty-bitty bits, And then you roll it back up, put your hand like this, so be sure nothing falls out. Gently press the Velcro dot, and you're done. Well, press it straight. That'd be lovely. Yes. So, a sort of a travel kit. Isn't it fantastic? It does look like a very old sort of metal, rusty sort of box. Love it. So that's it for today, guys. I'll be back again this Friday with another video. Something with a file folder, even if it's just inspiration. I don't know what I'm making yet. Let's find out. I'm hoping to see you Friday. Until then, bye, guys. So it's finished. Guys, I added a little something. I put you at a weird angle again because I want to fold it open, of course. I added a number here. It was crooked. Cannot remove it. But, you know, adds character. And it just needed a little something. So a number with something red. I did not touch the back. Also did not do any stamping. I don't think it will work if the background is sort of hollow. Yeah? Okay, so here's what happens. You open it up. It's on your desk. It's lovely. You open it up and then you sort of fold it out. Yes. And you can fill this with anything. I'll probably fill it with papers. Just lovely papers or notebook or small little journals. But also craft supplies. Because guess what, guys? Ink pads. Look, fit. Glue fits. Probably scissors and such. It fits. So if you want to, this doesn't fit. My corner rounder doesn't fit. I tried it. Too bad. So it's fantastic if you're going to go visit a friend and do some crafting, or you're going to do some journaling or paper crafting on holiday. And you can hang it up, yeah? So you can hang it up in your craft room. And then I would just put in lovely papers. I do really like the eyelets on here. Makes it look sort of, you know, industrial. Yeah. You could do so much more decorating. There's lots of space on the inside. There's a little bit of room here. See? So watch out for tiny bits. Don't put in snippety bits. Yeah. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this one. It looked hard to make. It actually wasn't. So I'll be back again this Friday with another video concerning a file folder. Could be it's inspired by, or I'm going to make something with it. Who knows? But I'm hoping to see you Friday. Until then, bye, guys.